Hello, this is Captain Black answering the eternal question, what do black conservatives have to conserve? Ultimately, we have our portion of the American dream, our traditional family, which I'm going to define as one man and one woman, the absence of which has spawned any number of critical incidents, both for our immediate community, the inner city, and radiating throughout every stratum of our particular slice of America, and ultimately resting in the headlines of print, online, and video media. For the black conservative, it's not a matter of trying to imitate the latest Fox News talking point, but it is a matter of trying to preserve those things which give life to us as individuals, as families, and ultimately as a community. You know, it's become cliche to see a black person stretched out dead on the street corner. It's become expected to see young women with children and no father in the picture. It's become passe to see black men in incarceration or some form of state supervision if they're out of an institution. The conservative response to this is not to look necessarily to the Heritage Foundation alone, but to assess the foundation of our heritage. You know, if we were able to emerge from the non-human status imposed upon us in slavery with a family unit intact, then we really need to ask some very hard questions about what has happened in the wake of a great society, which perhaps has only done great harm to us. You see, it's not about imitation, but it is about conservation. The value system that gave us the grandparents and the great grandparents that we turn to for examples of a solid character in industry and persistence in the face of institutional and private discrimination, the likes of which few of us can imagine. That's worth conserving. The fact that we should be raising our children to feel that they are too good to go to jail if they're not engaged in any criminal activity, that is worth conserving. The value we placed on education, both institutional and individual, should be continued and not something that's left in the ash bin of history. That is worth conserving. In short, what does the black conservative have to preserve? What does the black conservative have to conserve? Answer simple. Everything.